All right, this is Lynn with Lynns Hangouts, and we're here tonight at Jan's Lounge in Orangevale, partying down with one of our favorite bands, A-Train. Yay! Very cool. And I've cornered lead vocalist Chandra Laccoarce during a break to come out and chat. So thank you, Chandra, for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you, Lynn, for having us.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Well, you're such a beautiful and awesome person. I'm excited about capturing a slice of your life.
Oh, thank you.
So, well, first the musical side. When did you start singing with that incredible voice?
You know, I'm going to date myself here.
Okay.
Right. I remember dancing and singing on the coffee table to things like Grease.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I think I scared my family. They were like, "Oh my God, what is that?" So I stopped doing it. But then, you know, as I got older, I had older stepbrothers, and he got Kiss and Ozzy and all kinds of just any kind of metal, and so I would steal his records.
Oh, nice.
And so I would just be belting it out. So I think I've been singing forever.
Oh, very cool.
But an interesting fact is I never sang in public in front of people in audience until I was 29 years old.
Really? You're kidding? So you had a lot of little, little background when you were small, and then it finally hit when you were 29.
Oh yeah, I'd drive around in my car and sing at the top of my lungs everywhere I went.
Nice, yeah, that's cool.
Right.
Very awesome. Didn't we all?
Yeah.
But you have the voice for it, so
Thank
you probably stop traffic.
I doubt that.
That's funny. So that's great. So 29, good. That's awesome. Very
29.
Cool. Well, do you play any instruments?
No, I was in band. Yeah, and the guys are gonna die when they see this. Yes, I played the flute in band for half a year, and I couldn't take it anymore, and I quit.
So what part could you not take?
I didn't want to play the flute, but they wouldn't let me play the guitar, so I didn't play. But I do have a guitar, and I do mess around with it, but it's not public worthy.
So I can't come over and take video of you?
No.
The guitar? No.
No.
So you have your talent, you know what it is. Though.
Right.
That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Well, tell us about any previous bands that you were in before A-Train and what genres they did.
It's all rock.
Good.
I first started singing country, not with a band, just out, and that was kind of what I loved to sing was country. But I have that big voice that's great for rock, so I sing rock too. Of course, I love tap and guitar and anything like that. So, but I've really been in very few bands.
Oh, really?
All my friends growing up in high school were in bands in a small town up in the mountains called Susanville.
Oh, okay.
So I hung out with a bunch of guys in bands. I was always around them, and I don't know, it just seemed like second nature. And so a bunch of those people got together to play a class reunion for one of the classes up there. And I had a place for them to practice at my house, and I said, as long as I can sing. And so that's really how it all started. And then that kind of went from that performance. We played 2 nights in Reno. We went from that performance to, we had so much fun we decided to form a band. That ended up splitting into 2 bands and basically ended up never being very much of anything but a lot of practice. And it wasn't working out for me, so I quit. I was not doing really anything for about 6 months. And of course I just kind of checked Craigslist and I saw Adam's post. And I got in touch with them, and here I am. 1 year ago, I auditioned here at Jan's.
It's an anniversary tonight for you. Very cool. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, that is amazing.
I know.
Well, you know, okay, just to backtrack a little bit, when you mentioned Susanville, so I also heard, and I know that Jason was up in Susanville, that you grew up with Jason Friend, who is the bassist for Tragically White.
Right. He was one of the people that were, and I have several friends that are still in various projects from up there.
What a small world. Huh?
Yeah, and there's nothing to do up there but play music or get in trouble.
Well, it's better to play the music then. Hi. So Radio Heavy right there.
Yeah, Radio Heavy's leaving.
They're leaving. Yeah, no, somebody get more dances with them. So, well, that's very cool. So, small world, huh?
Small world.
And Jason's such a sweet guy. I really like
awesome guy. Jason has done a ton to help me. And I've sang with Tragically White before, so
good.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're very fun. Very fun. So, very cool. Well, rumor has it that you've been with A-Train for 1 year. Like we just said, you have an anniversary. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Very cool. Was it actually to the day, or was it this?
No, we went back and looked at it. I auditioned at the practice spot on a Wednesday, and they had a gig here on Friday, the 17th of August. We looked it up.
Wow.
So I I came and I sat in the first set with them. I did 3 or 4 songs.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
then
amazing.
they hired me the next day.
That's awesome.
I was so excited.
Well, I was going to ask you if you could just to please tell us about the audition. Any fun facts or happenings or case of the nerves? How did that go?
Oh my goodness. I never played with, I never auditioned. I'd never auditioned for anybody.
For a real official
For real,
band.
right, exactly, except for my friends, which doesn't count, right?
Yeah, right.
So I was nervous, but you know, I just kind of looked at it like I either get it or I don't. I'll go do my best, and if they don't like me, well then it's not the project for me.
And then you were also in front of a crowd, so that must have been a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I performed, a minute number of gigs with the other projects.
So that part didn't bother you.
Right. I mean, I think I'm used to it. I think it just, not that I don't get nervous, but that maybe those nerves kind of push me forward instead of hold me back, I guess.
Right.
So
very
lucky
cool.
that way.
Yeah, yes, very true, because some people, the nerves just really get to them.
Rattle you,
Like you say, for you, it just happened to
It kind of makes me, do my best, I guess.
That's awesome. Well, actually, that brings me to my next question. Your teammate, Adam Paul, is one fabulous musician, and I hear that he suggests songs that push you out of your comfort zone, yet you still nail them. And in his own words on the subject, she's awesome. That's what he said. So that's pretty cool that your boss wants to help you grow musically. So what are your thoughts about stepping out of the comfort zone? And give us some examples of songs. What comes to mind for me is Try. That was amazing.
Right, that was definitely, that's a hard song.
It is a hard song.
For me, when I first started, was the R&B or the disco kind of dance stuff. That was totally foreign to me.
Oh.
So like the Michael Jackson and the Good Times, and I love them. It's not that I don't love them, but it was not really a genre of music that I had ever really sang to sing.
It was definitely out of your comfort zone.
Right, but as we've gone and Adam's like, I think you can sing this, and but he's amazing. He encourages me and helps me get everywhere I need to be. So he's been amazing.
So that's actually like a twofold thing.
Right.
He helps you, but you're so talented and good. You have a visitor.
Have a loud motorcycle.
There we go. Okay, good. Keep going. Well, now for a different side of you. You train and show horses. So you've won a lot of trophies, ribbons, belt buckles, etc. So please tell us how this got started for you and what type of horses you train and show.
Oh, how I got started. It's the first thing I can remember. Is loving horses. It's one of the first words I ever said. It's just, I guess it's in my blood.
Yeah.
I've been riding since I was 2.
Wow. So your family had a farm?
Yeah, my grandparents had a farm, and my mom knew that I loved horses, so we had family that had horses, and so I got my first horse when I was 9, actually.
Wow.
And then I really wanted to show, so I got into that, and I was very poor, and so I had to work for riding lessons, so I worked my tail off to get riding lessons, and at the barn where I did that, I was introduced to an Appaloosa horse, and I started showing him, and I ended up buying him, and I've had Appaloosa horses ever since I was 12.
Bless your heart.
So that's what I have. I've had other types of horses. I mean, I love all horses, but I ride Appaloosas mostly.
Very cool. Actually, a little bit for you, I've had an Appaloosa as well. So you're a woman after my own heart. Yeah, I love Appaloosas.
I love that they're so different.
Yeah.
And everybody knows my spotted horse.
Yeah.
You can't miss me.
Right. Well, I've seen pictures on Facebook, and you're right. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful horse. So very cool. And I think I saw one where you're holding a ribbon. So that was very cool.
Yeah, we've done pretty good. We have our days. We have our moments. He can be challenging. So
as anything in life, right?
Right. It's worth it though.
That's so cool. I love it. Well, did I leave anything out that you'd like to add for your fans?
I say friends. All the people that come to see us are our friends. I love all of them. I've met the most amazing people in the last year. The people in the band being the most amazing, along with Mary and Julie, the wives, who accompany us, as everybody knows, to almost everything and help. It's been the most amazing year. I probably have some of the absolute best memories over the last year of my entire life. I mean, just so much fun and so much good stuff, and hard work and effort and energy put into it, but
Right.
you know, every night we come to kill it, and it's just awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a very good network of very good people.
Yeah, and the people that come to watch live music are the best.
Yeah.
They're the most fun. They're just awesome.
We're having a great time tonight. There's a lot of good people that we've met, here, very often.
Yes.
And they love A-Train. They follow you everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's just really cool. As you've seen, the dance floor was packed since day one. I mean,
Yeah, from the
song one, I
first
should say.
song, yeah.
The first song, it was so cool. I love that.
Yeah, you don't always get that. Everybody,
you
sometimes
don't
people have to get their liquid courage going.
Yeah, liquid courage. I love that. That's great. In fact, speaking along those lines, let's get you some refreshments and get you back on stage. Thank you so much for a stellar interview.